welcome back to my channel. It's Adrian, the Aquarium Butterfly, and today's video will be about dealing with anxiety. I want to talk about how I healed my anxiety through root chakra work. Now, if you know anything about the chakras are the 7 energy centers in your body. In my previous videos, I talked about how I healed my heart chakra and also how I healed my throat chakra. And this one will be about dealing with the root chakra. The reason I'm making this video is because I do own a wellness tea company, and lately most of my customer inquiries have been about what can be done for anxiety. Lots of customers request if I have any anxiety blends. We can't keep the anxiety blends in stock lately. But this video is not about these or a commercial or anything for that. I just felt the need to share some of this information because it is an issue that everyone is dealing with lately. Mainly because of the things that are going on around us, things with the virus. People are worried about their well-being and the well-being of their loved ones. So I'm making this video to give you just some tips about the things that I did to help balance my root chakra, which in turn helped me deal with my extreme, severe, debilitating almost anxiety that is 200% better now. My anxiety was so bad at one point that my children knew that they could not frighten me. There was no stand behind the door and scare mommy, no boo or anything like that, because my body would take so long to recover from that. My heart would literally jump out of my body, and it took like 20 or 30 minutes for me just to calm down from something as simple as that. I would also worry about everything. I worried about things that were beyond my control. I worried about things that I could do nothing about. Constant worrying all the time. I could not turn it off. I was so just concerned, worried. Anxiety was just at an all-time high at one point, especially after dealing with the multiple illnesses that I dealt with. And I talk about that in some of the other videos. I had a heart condition. I had a thyroid condition. I had rheumatoid arthritis, all of which I have naturally healed myself from. Some of it has been through root chakra work. Some of it has been through herbs. Some of it has been through different things. But again, today we're talking about anxiety and the root chakra. The root chakra is also called the base chakra. It's found at the base of the spine, basically, below the pelvic area, if you want to say that. And that is a chakra that helps connect us to earth. That is a chakra that helps us feel safe, to feel grounded. And then when it's misaligned, one of the main things that you experience is anxiety. And that is because you're just not sure if you are safe. You're not sure if you're going to be okay. And those things can really, really cause you some extreme just worrying, extreme frustration. Sometimes root chakra issue can also be just being angry all the time. There's a lot that goes into that. For me, again, it manifested itself as extreme anxiety. I was worried about my children all the time. I lived in fear, like something was going to happen to me or something was going to happen to us. I worried about, food on the table, what clothes we're going to wear, how bills are going to be paid, all those things. And there was no need for that. There was no, financial issue. It was just me worrying all the time. That's just what I did. So anxiety just had the best of me for a very long time. Then that added into the issues with the illnesses and the doctors not being able to help me. That just made it 10 times worse. So I realized when I started researching different herbs for anxiety that there was more that could be done. The doctors were trying to give me anxiety. Well, I was on it. They didn't try to give it to me. I was taking antidepressants. I was taking sleep aids, things like that, calming medications to help calm me down. However, once they wore off, I still was the same anxious person, the same, person that just wasn't doing well with everything that was going on around me. So I knew that in order to properly heal, that I needed to find something that was going to be long lasting, something that was actually going to heal me and not just be a band-aid. So that is what started my quest to research different herbs to help. After the herbs, I did feel a little bit of relief, but it wasn't 100%. So that's when I started looking into chakras, and I realized that because my root chakra was out of balance, that is why I was having that extreme anxiety. So that is, in short, some of the things that I experienced before balancing the root chakra, and some of the issues that I had when dealing with anxiety and worrying. Here are some things that I did to help, and hopefully it can help you. I'm going to give five things that you can do to help balance your root chakra, which would in turn help to heal anxiety and fear as well. Number one, the main thing that helped me initially was grounding. If you don't know what grounding is basically going outside and connecting with nature. You can go outside and walk barefoot in grass. You can go to the beach or near a body of water and walk, or put your feet in the water. You can go to the beach, put your feet in the sand, go near trees and do meditations near trees, sit near trees, touch trees, be near plants. Anything to reconnect you with the earth is what you could do to help when it comes to grounding. The second thing, herbs. There are a lot of healing herbs. Some of the main herbs that I use, and that you can find them in our tea blends as well. Holy basil is a good one. Ashwagandha, those are both adaptogenic herbs, which means that the longer you keep them in your system, the better off they are for you. If you don't, they need time to build up in your system for you to see maximum results. So instead of taking medication every day, I started drinking tea with holy basil and ashwagandha in it every day, and I saw improvements there. It helped my adrenals, and it helped to just calm me down. Also, passion flower is really good, and chamomile. Those are calming herbs. So research your calming herbs, see which ones you are interested in trying, and that is also a way to help with the anxiety and to help heal the root chakra. One of the third things I did was turn off the TV. Yes, I said turn off the TV. The reason you can turn off the TV is because a lot of the things that we watch on TV, whether you realize it or not, they do help to cause some anxiety and frustration and fear. For example, if you're watching the news and seeing, people who was shot in your city, or burglaries and just all these terrible, terrible things, even politics, things like that, and then you're going to sleep with that does help to add to anxiety. It does help to add to fear. A lot of things on the news is considered fear mongering. So turning that off was really helpful for me, and I recommend that as a way to help with anxiety. Also, too, even not just the news, but I noticed that after watching some of my favorite shows, if they, the type that tugged at your heartstrings, sometimes that can also give anxiety, because the subconscious mind doesn't know that that's not real. So cutting down on, watching that favorite show of yours just for a little while you may see a difference. So that would be one thing I challenge you to do. If you are dealing with anxiety, turn off the TV. Say you're going to not watch the news for like a week and see how you feel. Say you're not going to watch your favorite show for like a week and see how you feel. I know for me it made a difference. Number 4, positive affirmations. Saying things like, I'm safe, I'm secure, I'm grounded, I'm connected with the earth, all of my needs are met. Saying those types of things every day does help to reprogram the mind, and that it helps to give you that feeling of security, reconnect you to the earth, and gives you a sense of knowing that everything's going to be okay. That way you don't worry as much. So positive affirmations are extremely, extremely powerful when it comes to healing basically any chakra, but for the root chakra, you really want to focus on grounding, security, being connected with the earth, and knowing that all is well. The last thing that I added to my regimen when I was dealing with anxiety, and that helped heal my root chakra, are crystals. So there are certain crystals that help basically each chakra. For the root chakra, you want crystals like black tourmaline or black obsidian. Also maybe opal, smoky quartz, or darker crystals. They all are very good for the root chakra. These crystals put off the energy of basically helping you feel grounded. They help to protect the aura. They help to basically push negative energy away from you. One thing I did notice that as an empath, which I am an empath, a lot of the feelings of fear, anxiety, and things like that, some of those weren't even for me. But as an empath, I was picking up on other people's energies, and my body was trying to process it as my own. So these crystals help to block a lot of that, and also just give the feeling of safety, security, grounding, and just help to protect the auric field. Another crystal that I carry all the time is selenite. This is a selenite wand. The selenite also helps to magnify the crystals around it. It cleanses crystals, and it also helps to balance any chakra that you're working on. So that's another good one to carry. I basically carry the selenite I carry on me at all times, and the obsidian for sure in my pocket, and the black tourmaline. And I noticed a huge difference once I started carrying those. So those are the 5 ways that I helped to balance my root chakra, which in turn helped to combat a lot of the anxiety that I was having. I no longer have those feelings of just worry. All these things have helped tremendously, which is why I'm sharing them today. A lot of times it's the simple things that you can do to help yourself. It doesn't have to be anything major. A lot of times something as simple as going outside, getting some sunlight, drinking your water, reconnecting with the earth, going to the ocean, things like that. They can be more healing than you realize. So in an effort to help someone who may be dealing with anxiety, I hope this video was helpful. If you are interested in some of our tea blends, I do have a tea blend that is specifically for anxiety called Anxiety Be Gone. I also carry a chakra balance blend, a Be Calm blend, and some other very calming blends that carry some of the herbs that I mentioned. We offer 17 different wellness blends. I know they all work because they all help me heal a lot of the illnesses and issues that I was dealing with. I will have the link for the website below in the description. Until next time, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll be back with another video soon. Bye.